Oh
just
god.
wanted to see, because it only requires like 310 attack power in order to grind here, and I have 260, so I thought, well, maybe. I went in here.
In fairness, the numbers are close. You know? Like the... So the game's changed a little bit. So this dude is a new player, is what I was told to BDO. He's on New Olvia, which means he's playing on EU, which is pretty goated. It's pretty sweet. It's our most popular region worldwide, aside from probably China right now. And again, this video was sent to me, so I'm curious what this is about.
More Black Desert Online.
The video is titled "I Don't Want to Play Anymore," and this guy is new to the game, right? Like, so, like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He's a returning player. Okay, so he's a returning player.
I got the itch. Seriously, it is a problem. I think because of the soon-to-be-released Crimson Desert, which is a single-player action game.
Soon, TM. It's in fucking November. I should release it in November. I was like, yeah, soon, TM.
Game, maybe a little bit of roleplay, who knows? But yeah, like, it is, oof, I'm just running off to...
I'll say this. Every BDO player participates in some sort of roleplay. As much as y'all think it's cringe, it's not like we're all ERPing, right? But like, we do RP a little bit, right? We're in a fantasy setting. Everybody in BDO RPs at least a little bit. In some sort of fantasy they're indulging in their head, right? That's just at the base of the community.
To an area to see if I can level up a little bit quicker. And I figured out the auto run button. It was just to press T.
Yeah. So
I mean, I will probably...
Yeah, so he figured out auto run was T. That's how you... Okay. If he's a returning player, he's ancient. He's ancient.
Probably never be able to return to this game. Because they did promise to never make it pay to win. We held a protest when they announced that it was going to become a little bit pay to win.
Okay. Backstory. So he is ancient. This guy is from the release in the West, because BDO originally said, I don't have like the receipts, maybe no can find it in post, but like, so originally when the game came out in the West, they said, no, we don't feel that selling outfits on the marketplace has a place in the Western version. And everyone was like, yeah, let's go, you know? And then like 3 months later, Kakao was like, so about that. Yeah, like so they like legitimately they implemented pay to win, and this was a massive L, huge L for the game. Crazy amount of people left the game. I wonder if I could see it. It actually would have been probably before the Steam charts even released for the game, so we don't even really have a record of it. But like, lots of people left back then. I was not even playing yet. But when I get told stories about this, they were like the exodus from the game, the protests. They were holding protests in like Heidel and Calpheon and all the major cities back then. And like, bro, thousands of people came out to these protests worldwide, at least in the West anyway, like NAEU, right? Like people were not fans. People were already upset that the ghillie suit was considered pay to win back in the day. Yes, guys, the ghillie suit, the thing that hides your name. Well, it used to be different back then. And I want to be clear that like the ghillie suit absolutely was pay to win. So you would put it on, and since the game basically wholeheartedly revolved around PvP, like guys, you legitimately would not go, you couldn't go a few hours without getting PvP'd in BDO back then. And you loved it, to be clear. It was just a crazy fun open world PvP experience. That being said, anyone that had a ghillie suit always had an advantage on you because they could hide their name and they could dye their ghillie suit like the surrounding colors. So in this case, they could like dye their ghillie suit like green or black or like a darkish green, and it'd be really hard to track them, especially for classes like that have like a lot of iframes, like Ninja or Kuno or Dark Knight had just come out at the time. Like those classes were really hard to fight, and people felt that it gave an advantage in PvP. So up until this point, everyone in the game was like, this is the most pay to win thing in this game. This is ridiculous. It's obnoxious. And I want to be honest with you, these people were already hard coping that pay to convenience is not pay to win. Guys, 100% clarity, truther right here. Pay to convenience is absolutely pay to win. The processing outfit, the weight, the inventory, all of that stuff. That was all pay to win. It's not even a question. For sure. The ghillie suit was also pay to win, for sure, in PvP. And I bought the shit out of it. I said, I'm gonna buy it. I said the game's good enough. I don't really care that it's pay to win. I'm just gonna do it, and then I'm not gonna pay to win, right? Except for the ghillie suit. That I'm gonna do. Also the processing of it and the pay to win workers. But that's where I draw the line. Also the 10. But that I draw the line on that, and the underwear. I have to get +1 luck from the underwear. Beyond that, there's no tier 4 pets. That's a must too. I'm just so you guys see how like it was already a super pay to win game, okay? But like when they added the ability to sell outfits on the Pearl Shop or on the marketplace, right? So you could buy outfits off the Pearl Shop and sell them on the marketplace. This was like the big step when everyone was like, wait. No, it's becoming pay to win. It's like, guys, what are we talking about? Like the rest of the community was like, oh, it's not. Guys, it's already pay to win. I don't even know why we're even pretending that it's not. What are we doing? But a bunch of people still quit the game and they were upset over it. And I want to be clear, guys. At the time, outfits sold for, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm fairly certain that outfits sold for 30 million silver on the marketplace back then. Somewhere right around 30 mil when I entered the game was what they used to sell for. And to be clear, that was when I started. So there could have been less before I started, but like right around, it was like 30 million silver. And cronstones were 1 mil from the vendor, and we all made fun of people for cronstones. But people would sell them, and 30 mil was a lot back then. You only made 6 mil an hour, so 30 mil is kind of a lot of grinding. Like it was much more, ironically, getting 30 mil for an outfit back then was way more value than today. Today, you sell an outfit on the market, you get maybe an hour's worth of grind out of it, right? I guess maybe 2 hours, right? We'll say 2 hours of grinding is one outfit, right? So you save yourself a little bit of time there. Back then, 6 mil an hour is 5 hours of grinding. It is insane. It was literally crazy. You don't remember the old marketplace? Yeah, I do. Where you could pre-order for billions, but there was a cap on the price. Yeah, so I don't remember there being a cap on pre-order prices at all. So for those of you that don't know, the way the old marketplace used to work, and we're just reminiscing here, I promise we will watch the video, is you would go to an item that you wanted to buy, like dandelion. Let's say I wanted to buy a dandelion Vediant. Okay. And there were none on the market, 0 listed. So what you do is you would like pick like the base dandy, which you usually didn't want to pre-order, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, all the way up to pen. And you would pick one and you would pre-order it. You could pre-order it for any amount of money. And when the item got listed, it had like a 50% chance to either just get listed to the market or go to the highest pre-order. Okay. So the competition back then, because you didn't know how much people were pre-ordering stuff for. Okay. But to put this in perspective, I think I got my first dandy for something like 350 million. And that was a steal. It's like a +3 dandy, 350 mil. And that was a steal. And you can wrap your head around how much grinding that probably took me making less than 10 million silver an hour. It was insane. It took me like 2 weeks to get it too, right? Because I'm trying to snipe and I got it at +3, right? So like I was trying to like get an off-brand one. But if you pre-ordered a base dandy, it's over 1 billion. The pre-orders were over 1 billion. There was a time when sea monster hunting got really bad. Choice would know, because but like sea monster hunting got really bad for a while, and people were pre-ordering things like ogre rings for over 400 million silver at base. Yeah, literally base ogre rings were pre-ordering for 400 mil. So like this is kind of the state of the game that he's talking about here. That's his frame of reference. It's probably a bit of a shock coming to the game now for him as a player that really struggled with pay to win in the past. Now this is a very different game. I'm actually curious if he does end up continuing to play the game, what his take is on the game and PvP's current state compared to when he played it back in the day, because I guarantee you this guy's a PvPer. There's no way you didn't play BDO back in the day unless you at least were interested in PvP, like, and like the afterthought. Like maybe you weren't interested in it right away, but like you had to do it and it was fun, right? So like, yeah, I'm interested to see what his take is, because nowadays people are rioting for a completely different reason. Nowadays people have accepted that it's pay to win, and we're rioting for a different reason. Back then, I will say this: all the rioting in the world, all the protests in the world meant nothing. They did everything. They just went through with everything. They did not care. Today, and then fast forward to today, we have a bunch of problems with PvP. We have a bunch of problems with progression. The community, the last 6 months, put our foot down and we said, F you. And we didn't just protest. We were on the forums. We had content creators all over the place, not just me. Of course, I was spearheading a lot of this movement. At least that's the way it looks. But like a lot of people were really upset. People spoke with their wallets. People spoke on the forums. People spoke by not playing the game. People spoke by all kinds of stuff. And they listened this time. So the community may have taken L's back then, but we're taking W's right now. Okay? As far as I'm concerned. Like what they said at the ball, that was a big win for the community, in my opinion. We'll see if they actually deliver on that shit.
Sneaky_squid6942
Time will tell.
or just
The fact that they even acknowledged it was a big deal.
Take this.
They didn't listen to us, so yeesh. But
yeah, so he knows that the developers didn't listen to them back in the day, right? This is the first time, and that's why this is the gravity of this moment was huge. Like the Calpheon ball was huge. Because for the first time, we were heard at the Calpheon ball, right? Normally at the ball, it's what player base? Jay's just talking to a computer screen, okay? Like, yeah, he's just like, they're all just gonna be super happy. I'm gonna introduce my changes. No one has any problems with my game. Yay! And this time, it was like, okay, yeah, we f***ed up. Yeah, we f***ed up. We're gonna fix it. We're sorry, right? Very different tone. We've never seen them really do that before. That was good. That was a W. The whiteboard, yeah, insane. Literally insane.
Still have my character. I'm still in the same old guild that I started off in, well, almost a decade ago.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, here we have Calpheon.
What a G.
It is a beautiful game that it is. And I think it's fairly cheap to get into, but yeah, it's the whole pay to convenience thing, as you need to pay money in order to get a bigger inventory and all that. Oh, that was bad. Yeah. Right here we held a protest. A few hundred guilds just gathering up in Calpheon. Every one of these things had...
Not too long ago, this is what Heidel looked like. Hey, Jay. I don't think they like the Node War system very much, man. You should probably rethink this. Somebody clip that. Oh. That's my second highest viewed clip of all time.
They pay to win.
Dalek, thanks for the 4 months, man. Really appreciate you.
Sign with a cross over it, and yes, but they didn't listen.
PA saying something he was doing anything. No, that's not the same thing. No. That's obviously not the same thing. But that's why I keep specifying, right? They said that they were going to make changes at the ball, which in fairness is more than they have done in the past when we've protested a lot of the changes in the game. Normally, it's radio silence. They do not care. They don't care about anything that anyone says about themselves. Okay, this time it's the first time they were like, okay, yeah, we f***ed up at the ball, at the major announcement for the year. They were like, all right, yeah, we messed up. We're gonna work on changing it this coming year. We're gonna shift back toward a PvP focused game. Right, that was a big step. Now, if they did, a lot of it's a mixed reaction, right? A lot of people are but cautiously positive about that sentiment, right? But like, there's a decent amount of PvPers like D-Jules who are like, well, f*** this shit. This shit. Like you don't show us anything. You're all talk, no show, right? And then there's other PvPers who are like, well, you know, a little bit more understanding and saying, okay, well, if they release stuff, you know, these are good steps. And I think that that's most people. But like, there's a lot of people that aren't logging in still that are like, okay, but they're waiting, they're watching, they're keeping track of what's going on with the game. They're watching people like me, right? They're watching people like Choice. They're keeping up with what's kind of happening with the BDO space, in the hopes that it will get better. Right, and that's a good thing.
Now, apparently the game is still thriving. I mean, right now I'm on an Olivia server, which means that
thriving is such a strong word.
That I get more experience and, well, I don't get bothered by high-level people, so that is fine. Now, I did play a little bit yesterday. I traveled off to the new area right here.
Oh,
I just
God.
wanted to see, because it only requires like 310 attack power in order to grind here, and I have 260, so I thought, well, maybe. I went in here.
In fairness, the numbers are close, you know, like so the game's changed a little bit since you last grinded here. So before, you know, you could be like reasonably close to the AP level and make it work. Nowadays, not so much. let's hear what happened to a recommended. It's a recommended AP, guys. Recommended 260. That didn't work. Sheesh. What the hell?
And I got one shot.
There it is.
Literally one shot. I had my ultimate ready. I tried to attack and I was just dead. And a lot of my crystals that you equip on your character just were destroyed. So that was something.
PMA, your crystals were probably dog shit anyway. So W. W. That being said, that was funny. But it also gives you perspective on like his mentality of the game, because like back when he played the game, I'm sure that you could have like 60 or 70 AP and basically grind at every grind zone in the game, right? It didn't matter if it was like 120 AP recommended, you could like feasibly make it work, right? Nowadays it's like, nah, bro, you better have the recommended AP. You better have the DP, bro. Or you're gonna get cooked.
But oh boy, it's a beautiful game. Wonder what key in order to... Where am I even going?
Calpheon
Where's
Castle.
this place? Oh, right. This is the castle. The siege castle?
Yep.
Was it? I think it was.
It was.
Calpheon Castle.
That is it.
Yeah.
I like that he said, yeah, that was it. And I'm almost also like, yep, that was the siege castle. Past tense. Damn. Siege was fun, wasn't it? When it existed? Man.
Siege War was the term that I was looking for last time. But I can't get involved in this game anymore. I refuse to pay anything because I do have like the value pack enabled, but I had like a buttload of those just from daily rewards. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I think that BDO is much more approachable as a player now than it was 10 years ago. In terms of like a paywall to get into the game. I think that back then, like, y'all don't even understand. You had to spend like $600 to literally play the game in a reasonable fashion. Nowadays, it's like everybody bitches about pay to win. Y'all have no idea. It was so much worse back then. Nowadays, I am getting upset that they're introducing a Grandpa Kron fishing rod. This is bullshit. It gives you 100. It's like a triple float. It gives you 100 fishing mastery. You can use it for like 3 months. You can brand it, bro. That's nothing. Back then, to even fish, you had to buy a brandstone. You had to get it. You had to get a Balanos 10 fishing rod. But wait, there's no fishing tank. You had to have full inventory slots on an alternate character because you can't AFK fish. Well, I mean, you could AFK fish on your main, but it was kind of griefing, right? If you AFK fish on an alt, you could keep your main out elsewhere in the world. So you had to buy extra inventory on a character you weren't even using in order to actually use it. But wait, there's more. There was only like 2 ways to get auto fishing time reduction back in the day, which meant that you needed a tier 4. Yes, that's right, a tier 4 auto fishing time pet. Okay, and back then they didn't have giveaways or rolly boxes where you could get higher tier pets. Fuck no, there were no pet sales, none of that. You're buying every pet at $10 a pet, and you got to get a tier 4 polar bear. By the way, the only way to get the polar bear, buy the gift the game to somebody. That's the same thing with the hedgehog. You had to gift the game to one of your friends that isn't even gonna play it. Like, dude, I have to get this hedgehog. I gotta have it. I gotta have this polar bear, man. I gotta have this. It's a must-have. I have to be able to fish. Like, you're talking hundreds of dollars just to set up your AFK setup, man. Nowadays, we're like, man, Grandpa Kron. And to be clear, the Grandpa Kron, I bitched about this, but like, let's be honest, guys. It's $10. And you're getting $10 worth of pearls. It's just also giving the fishing rod. Is it pay to win? Sure. But like, bro, the pay to win we deal with today is nothing. It's nothing compared to what we used to have, bro. Also, yeah, weight was insane. Everything silver had weight back in the day, guys. If you didn't have weight on your character, and I'm not just talking about loyalty weight, I mean full weight. If you didn't have weight on your character, you could grind for maybe 8 minutes without having to go to your horse. And by the way, in order to prevent you from overstacking on your horse and getting around the weight situation that way, every single grind zone had 2 to 3 different types of trash loot, like Sawsons. Sawsons is a perfect example that everyone remembers. The reason that everybody rode up with a wagon at Sawsons is because there's 3 different types of trash loot at Sawsons. Because you couldn't stack it with your horse. It's the same thing. Helms has 2 different types. Elrix has a couple different types as well. And then there's other stuff that weighs you down. It was ridiculous. I mean, you were forced to buy everything. Like,
boy, oh boy. I met so many friends in this game, and even made a couple of friends that were, you know, one participated in my wedding. Participated? Well, was invited to the wedding.
Someday, if I ever meet a girl, I hope that that happens too. You guys ever look through your friends list every once in a while and go, damn, I remember that guy. Like this guy right here. This guy literally just, he used to run Vertex. You know, VRT, when Vertex was like the second, third strongest guild in North America. That's him right there. One of my good friends. Damn, Kessel. Oh my gosh, one of my OGs from Dismantlement. Arrow Sky, that is somebody that I can't explain to you guys. But I love Arrow Sky too. That's a great guy. That's a great guy. Hasn't logged on in a year. That's insane. That's insane. Guys? What? Wait. Hold up, bro. Is Ereptian just not doing his job? Did he get fired? Wait, what happened? He's cooked. Layoff victim. No shit, bro. God, dude, 52 days. You guys remember before the servers merged, it used to be way worse. Before Perlibus took over as a publisher, I used to be able to open this and there were people offline for like 1,500 days. You guys remember that? You look back and you're like, damn, I remember that guy. Guy started grinding so that when he would come back to the game, I would be way higher gear than him and could flex on him. And then he never came back and played again. Damn.
Good times, good times. And it's such a massive world. Oh, this game had the potential to be the greatest. Very much so.
Does.
But they done it up. Again, if you're still enjoying playing this game, how many...
That sentence right there, you would think that this guy was playing the game in the last year. For sure. It's funny to see the sentiment of a player. I'm glad this was sent to me. It's funny to see the sentiment of a player that played like 8 years ago is saying the exact same things that we've been saying the last few months.
I'm not gonna blame you. It's a beautiful game and the combat is amazing. Action
Unmatched.
combat. You can still have some hotkeys, but yeah. I do also have another account because I made another account in order to, you know, save my guild. Hang on. I haven't talked to
No way he's gonna stop.
Am I getting close?
This is a homie right here.
I am kind of.
Ain't no way.
I just have a... I need to talk to this little biscuit. Okay, spam.
What a G. That's a real one right there, bro. He literally, watch his...
Okay.
You can see his camera. He's like...
You know, save my guild.
Yo, hold up. Yo, hold up. Is that a question mark? Yo.
I haven't talked to that little fella. Am I getting close? I am kind of.
I do the same thing, man.
I just have a
same thing.
Talk to this little biscuit. Okay, spam R. There we go. Luon. Yeah, because when we
he's
did
not gonna like the next
merge,
town.
I made another account just so
There's another one.
Talk to those people.
He said, bro, it's not worth it.
My guild wouldn't be delisted, so that was something. There's just fire over there for some reason. But it is indeed beautiful. The thing is that you can also sail to each and every one of these islands. They might not have anything on them.
Dude. I remember the day that Note first got his Etheria sailboat, and he spent time chopping trees for like a month so that he and I could go around discovering all the islands and get all of the energy from the islands, because energy was super hard to get back then, and it was a crazy valuable resource. Like, I remember the day we went around and discovered all those islands.
But oh boy. Now it takes some time in order to get from A to B. That is why you can, you know, auto run. Just press T, do other stuff, maybe watch a video or something. But yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, I'm not over leveled for this place. I have 260.
That's insane. This guy has base capoches, guys. He's wearing Tet Dimtree, Tet Muskins, Tet Begs. Never mind the fact that he was a complete moron for going Muskins and Begs gloves as a warrior. But you know what? We're just going to look past that. He's an absolute G. Holy gear, Batman. The craziest thing on this gear wheel is actually the tri-ogre ring. Do you know how he probably got that? He probably logged in for 10 months, got the Shikatu seals, and tapped the duo to try. And if you didn't get it to try, you waited another year and you tried it again. Because that's how like rare ogre rings were. Literally insane. Oh my goodness. It used to be 100 Shikatu seals to get one duo ogre.
66.
That's how I got mine. That's how I got mine too. My guildmaster was pissed with me. He's like, you know, you're carried, right? And I was like, and proud of it. And then I failed my try tongue grad attempts over 21 times for try. It was fun. Deserved.
AP awakening, so it should be
the
fun.
alchemy stone. That was probably the best alchemy stone in the game when he played, and he probably made it himself too. This is how you made alchemy stones back on the day. It's not even a good one, but Vels didn't exist yet. You understand? Like, you can't make fun of his alchemy stone. If, like, that was it right there. You know.
I have 266 AP awakening, so it should be fine. Hang on. Why am I stopping here? Is this like a camp? Should I rest here? Are there mobs around?
No, you're not there yet. Keep riding.
What is this place? Well, let's see what we can do over here.
Wait, homie's about to go grind it. Wait, what was his AP?
I'm not over leveled for this place. I have...
He's got 266 AP. Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Safe.
Yeah, he'll be good. Yeah, nowadays, he buffs up, he's good to go. Although he ain't got no buffs right... Wait. Oh, God. He's not going to buff.
Right here, I don't sense any enemies. And we're going to go on foot. Let's see, I can also press U in order to gain some extra buffs.
This is how it... Oh, my God. This is how it used to be, guys. This is all you used to do. You turn on your alchemy stone, crown stones. What are those? You'd run a food rotation. But like even a food rotation, sometimes you couldn't get one running in time. So you'd have like one food running because you didn't want to waste the rest of it. Right. Like Knight's combat rations. You guys remember that? I remember that food. Nobody uses that anymore. But like you'd run that. And if you had an alchemy stone, you'd use it. There were no spirit stones back in the day. Vels didn't necessarily exist yet. Right. So like you turn on your alchemy stone. There were no loot scrolls. You didn't have to worry about that. Droughts didn't exist yet either. Or drafts didn't exist yet either. You ran in, you popped that, like...
Let's see.
Yeah, there's no miraculous cheer. By the way, I just want to point out, guys, look at the potions. They're not even the good one. They're not even the good one. Here, I'll hide the... They're not even like the 2-second ones. Back in the day, you used to literally get upset with somebody. You would call it cheating in PvP. Some people called it cheating in PvP to use potions. Potions were considered unfair in PvP to a lot of people. It's crazy.
Experience, yeah. I can also use a perfume of courage. How long does this last?
Stop.
Only 20 minutes, eh?
Abort.
Okay. Increasing the drop chance and whatnot. Let's see. Here we have some enemies. Let's see what we can do. Take on this fellow. Okay.
Oh god, he's got screen shake on. It's crazy.
Okay, I am taking a little bit of damage. I managed to unlock a little bit of something.
Screen shake is insane.
Okay, I mean, not really sure what I am doing right now, but I am.
Neither are we.
Okay, got a Kaffir stone, not bad. Okay, I am doing something. I am surprisingly not taking too much damage, so I guess I could do something here. What is that? Tentacle? Hello?
I can't do it!
Is dead. There's also a boss over here, or at least a mini boss.
That's gonna become an emote.
Of sorts. Yeah, let's
That's gonna be an emote.
Mini boss. Where's the mini boss? This fellow? Whoop, whoopity whoop. Okay, I mean, right now it's going fairly good. But yeah, you can see the
Has he popped his loot
bar at the
scroll?
top.
What's that? Yo, I'm telling you, bro, he don't know a loot scroll? Huh?
Corner. It is not ticking up a lot. Yeah, this game is very grindy. Oh, hang on. Let's see.
Dude, they're purple. He's only level 60. Do you guys know how hard it was to hit level 60 back in the day? This guy's a grinder.
Is this to heal? Yeah, okay, so I can heal. I have totally forgotten how to do all of this. I mean, usually you would probably grind at the place where
Still
you
no Guild Wars 2 streaming. Okay. February is when I'm looking at doing Guild Wars 2. Is that okay? Is that fair? I promise I'm going to go in on that game.
the mobs rather than staying here and doing whatever. Let's see, what is this button? Okay, that's an ability and a half. Okay, if we use a little bit of like so, charge up. Okay, I'm getting more energy. Okay, I can heal up, make
that's
sure
knowledge
that
for
I
higher
don't
drop
die.
rate. True.
Running out of energy, which is fine. Don't need to use pots, which is even more fine.
Oh,
So-
yeah, guys, he's not talking about his energy like up here. He's talking about his energy down here. Because back then, there was energy, mana, SP, MP, and they were all different. There was like a million different like things. Then they converted all to mana, so now it's just mana.
Yeah,
But that's why
this
he's
is
saying his
not
energy is
something that
going
I
up.
could do.
He's not an idiot. He's actually, I'll be honest with you, this guy's a homie. No wonder they said I would like this. This guy's from before my time, but I can relate to like a lot of the sentiment and explain what he's going through here. This guy knew a lot about the game, and you could tell he knew a lot about the game because of like his gear. It's like, oh, his gear's garbage. It'd be easy for a new player to look at that and be like, oh, this guy's an idiot. No, that gear was. This guy's cooking.
Do for a long time.
Yeah, he's just a dinosaur.
Grinded out, I must say. And ultimate. Yeah, this game is very reliant on you being able to do this all day, every day. I never enjoyed the grinding in this game, which is why I'm just level 60. The thing is, even as a guild leader, I was only level 57 for a long time.
There it is.
Because I spent most of the time just doing PvP, and you didn't gain experience from PvP.
Based, bro, so based. True. Bro, when I became a guild master, man, no more progression. I would barter and I would PvP, and that was it. I would prepare to PvP, I would PvP, and I would barter, and that was it. I just lived, ate, and shat PvP all day long, all the time. Because, like, you had to roll up for the homies all the time, guys. Like, there was literally every moment of the day, if you were in a PvP guild, somebody's getting into some shit. Yo, I got some Black Rose over here. Yo, I got some Vagabonds over here. Yo, I got Man Up on my rotation here. Bro, there's just everywhere. Like, there's people are just putting out fires all over the place. So GVGs are happening just constantly because people were just fighting over their spots all the time. Nobody had gear yet. So, like, you were all grinding to get gear and you were all neck and neck. God, it's just a different environment. It's so different.
Yeah, that's a lot of mobs. Make sure that we do the damage. And also block.
It's probably a weird concept, not one-shotting
It is
everything.
bringing back memories for me on how to play. Whoosh. What am I doing here? Okay, stuff is dead, slowly disappearing. Now, usually you would find yourself a good route so that you can just go in circles, basically. Now we're at 31%. Yeah, I should definitely put on a podcast.
This is one of the worst EXP spots in the entire game. But you know what? He's having fun. Nobody tell him.
Or something.
This is not an incorrect way to play Black Desert Online, guys. All right. We're not going to be like the Path of Exile community and completely destroy everyone's sense of like fun playing the game because he's not min-maxing the way he plays the game. I love seeing people play the game like this. It's not efficient at all, but he's having a lot of fun.
Oh boy. Let's see. How much stuff have I gotten? Well, I haven't.
What outfit is he wearing? That looks like one of the new ones he probably got from the ball. What is that, Warrior Mains? Doomsday? There it is.
Been grinding for long, maybe like a couple minutes, but got a Caphras stone. Oh boy. And of course there's a little bit of a dice button that just keeps antagonizing me visually. Now I could also disable the HUD and just play along because most likely I wouldn't die. This game. Now, since I played Black Desert, of course all of my videos that I get recommended are from Black Desert. And apparently, after the 24th of December, everyone...
What are the chances he's a Blue Squadron fan?
...gets a Dream Horse, or a tier 10 horse, because this thing is tier 9, it's the Pegasus, or a Dundant,
True, why? I guess he must have recorded this before the ball.
whatever, that can fly a little bit, but that other one that I was talking about...
How old is this? 2 days ago, so he must have recorded this before.
And can... Oh, that's a fast boyo. So everyone gets one of those for free, and also just a dragon for some reason. Calamity, Seven Gagoon, Blessing of the Tribute.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. The dragon is the thing I'm most excited for at the ball, aside from the PvP changes. Everybody, I feel like, is underselling the dragon I'm super hyped to be able to just fly in BDO. I've wanted to do that for years.
Earth is granted to everyone. What is this then?
It's gonna be bugged as shit, but I'm gonna love it.
Okay, Book of Life. Who knows? There's also a cave over there. Yeah, I don't think that I have the energy or the patience.
Dragon these nuts, bro. Your name has Dragon of Metal in the name. At any point, I can say Dragon of Metal over these nuts, and f you. Be careful what you wish for. Every time you chat now, you've cursed yourself.
To play this game anymore. Now there's a bunch of new areas, as I said before, but what about
The dragon's
this
so
area?
small?
Well,
we don't know how small it is.
Here. Is there any requirements? I'm not sure. See, I have a quest over here. What's this? More information at the Black Shrine.
Those are like the guys. I just refuse to go do the bosses. I'm so happy that I've been playing for so long. They just keep giving me free pen black stars. I'm gonna have my sovereigns for free, and I don't have to go to the world bosses ever. Anyone else happy about that? I just took the other free pen black star and I made my first sovereign. And because I already made my pen black stars back in the day, bro. I made my own. And then now they're giving me the deck to Vala. I'm like, sweet, that's the other sovereign. And I'm done. Easy, done. I'm going to the bosses. But blue, you can make so much money by just selling your original. You just sell your old black star, and then you get the new one, and then you get the flame from the boss. No, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Although I recommend new players do that.
What a game, what a game. If I really wanted to power level myself a group, and then I think one of the best spots that we used was this area. Yeah, I think that I need to get myself a party of 5 and do this. But again, let's see, if we go to rankings over here.
Thanks for all the gifted subs, guys. I appreciate you.
On this
Holy
red
shit.
Battlefield, yeah, I'm number 2. I haven't been playing. I mean, this is for returning players and new players, basically. Well, I would say returned players. People still level 66. I think.
What? This guy hasn't played in 8 years, and he's number 2 RBF. He's 1,353. He's on the Olvia server. There is... Bro, he's rank 5 on Balanos 3 right now. Homie has literally not logged into the game in 8 years. Rank 5 RBF, just behind me, who has not done RBF in 7 years on his Dark Knight. That's how garbage RBF is. What a wonder,
I would
Chris.
say returned players. People still level 66. I think that 62 looks like a good point for most people. See, wealth, I'm apparently at C.
62. So there's a lot of 62s on Olvia, because I'm pretty sure you can't get past level 62 on Olvia. You can swap to the channel if you're a returning player, and you're like level 66, but you won't get anywhere EXP.
Sailing, B. Now I do wonder. I have a little bit of an inkling just to create a new character. Now there's gonna be a new character that releases in like the start of the year. Maybe it was December. That...
Wait, I'm cooking. Whoa, wait, hold up, chat. What if you made a seasonal character? Now, seasonal has 1,000% EXP gain all the time now. So it's the best server to level on. What if you made a seasonal character, decked it the f out with all the crystals and everything that you possibly could, and can you do underground Gyphon with seasoned gear on with like all of like the best? I guess you can't equip your artifacts and stuff. What's the best EXP? I guess you do trees, and then you can do trees with someone next to you. You can. So you could be in a party of 2 to 3 people doing underground Gyphon on seasonal. All 3 of you are all leeching EXP off of each other. You have 1,000% EXP buff running all the time. You transfer all of your EXP to your seasonal character. You're the highest EXP player in the game. Easy. Sure, you have to grief yourself by only wearing Tuvala, but let's be honest, nowadays all the gear is standardized anyway, so who cares?
This is basically an American cowboy. That could be something. Because one thing that I do enjoy about this is the leveling. Oh, My horse is leveling up. Even though I don't enjoy the grind, but leveling at the low levels, that was fun. Very fun. To a certain point. And since... Well, one thing about this game is that basically all of my gear is transferable to all of my characters. There's also another system where I could merge my character with another character and just basically duplicate the gear and everything and share experience, I think, so you can technically have two mains. I think that's how it works.
Yep.
But I do enjoy...
All of the base people on the server have Dark Knight tagged to Deadeye. Coomers. Those are my people.
Terethus03 just gifted 5 subs.
Maybe I should make another warrior just to be a weirdo.
Scholar and Deadeye, that's also based.
I mean, just look at this game. I remember
Dosa tagged to Deadeye, so you're bisexual. We respect that. You know what I mean?
I did something over here. I did some quests. There's like fields of flowers. Wasn't there like a way prettier flower field?
Dosa's like almost a woman anyway, so.
I seem to remember something like that.
Not even really bisexual if you think about it.
And I think you can just gather.
If you don't think about his penis, rather.
Life skilling was also a big part of the game. I'm fairly certain that I remember a flower field around this area. I could probably look on the map. Oh, here we have the...
I have a guardian. Yeah, so you're gay with mommy issues.
Flower field, yeah, very beautiful indeed. I should make something like this in Enshrouded. This game, it fills me with both joy and rage playing this. Rage is not the right word, but if they didn't do the stupid things that they did in the past, then I would probably still be playing this game like a madman.
The craziest thing is that he is a player from 8 years ago, and that sentiment right there is the same thing that players started saying like 8-9 months ago when they started making these changes. It's the same thing that players will say today. Like, damn, bro, it's such a good game, but like, bro, I'm not gonna play because of the shit that they've done to the game, whether it be one thing or another. So many players can vibe with that sentiment. It shows you how many times this has happened, you know.
But yes.
Lawn tag to Deadeye? Oh my god, you're a legend.
No, hang on a minute. I can fly. Can't I just
doesn't even play BDO, just lays in his bed.
Yeah, also the world bosses in this game, that was something. I think by now, people are so high level that it will probably just one-shot all the bosses. Yeah, you had to be careful before. Let's see, can I fly?
Well, I guess it's better now that you can wear all your gear at the bosses and you don't lose crystals.
Yeah. Oh, I can do another jump. That's right. I do not dare to let go of the button.
You can let go of it, it's fine.
I remember back in the day, I dreamed about having this horse. There was only one person in the entire server that had one. Oh, I was so jealous. But now, apparently, everyone is going to be...
It was really hard to do T9 attempts back in the day, guys. Hard. Like, getting the mats was difficult.
Able to get these things. Let's see. What does my black spirit want? What is this done? Advice of Destiny.
What up, Trick?
Oh, hang on. No. Don't go in the water. The water is bad. The water is gonna kill my horse. Okay. Yeah, that is one thing that you need to be careful about. The game crashed. Hello? What is going on now? There's still music.
Welcome back. It's good to have you.
In the background, but my screen just turned black. Can't even see my mouse. I can't open up anything. Okay, there's the mouse. Okay, so my screen is working, but none of the programs are. I can't even open up Task Manager. Okay, this is a weird one. Okay, something really weird is going on. Well,
Ask Choice. I feel like he struggles with the same thing.
I mean, it's only been 10 years, so who knows what is happening.
Did Node War just start? Had to throw it in there.
But anyhow, I think we're gonna end it right here. I was planning to end the episode anyhow, but now we're kind of forced to. Well, I think that I'm gonna say, as always, until next time.
Wait, Black Desert? Wait, what is it? What is that? Guys, I gotta stop clicking on these videos. I gotta stop clicking on this shit, bro. This is insane. I'm giving this video an vote. This guy's an absolute G, guys. You guys should absolutely go give it a follow. Or go give him a sub. Go give it an upvote. Interact with the video. This is a very good video. Takes me back. It was good perspective.